Hey, Thrand here, and I'm here with the 1860 light cavalry saber from Medieval Shop. We have done the heavy cavalry saber. Actually, Eldrum was really excited about that. He's the one who did that back in the day. He did the heavy cavalry saber. So this is a lighter version. The other was known as Old Wrist Breaker because it's a lot heavier. This one's lighter, so our whole thing today is to do the same test pretty much, close as we can. We won't have it exact. That's not bad. But I have some wild hog ribs here. Last time we had, I guess, basic pork ribs. So these are a little bit different. Some old game that I had in the freezer, and it's kind of, yeah, it's old. So dogs are getting it after that. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and try this beautiful blade out. It is lighter than the other one. It's just as durable. The other one was able to take hits from other swords. And it stood up forever. You can see that behind me over there. The only thing about this I'd like to say, if you get yours, it's going to not look so antique. We shot a video where we did the French artillery sword, and it was used during the Civil War as well. So was these swords here, the 1860 light cavalry sword. And I had this in the background because this came with it as a prop, you know, to see what's going to come next. Well, that's when my computer went out, my hard drive. And when that went out, let's just say this, when my whole computer went out and I had no way to edit, and it was during plague, back during the plague, I panicked. So I forgot that I'd left this outside. This stayed outside for about a month. The blade inside this sheath stayed perfectly good, and the sheath rusted, but I did clean the sheath off, and if you look, you could leave it outside for about a month, and yeah, clean it up and it would look this good, and this still looks that beautiful here. Let's go ahead and get going and see what we can do. We hacked through quite a few ribs there. It looks like that didn't hold too good where I had it. If it would have held, I think we would have cut completely through, but we went through quite a few ribs right there. So that's pretty amazing. I don't know if this is going to stay on here is all I'm worried about. I think it's going to give on us. Nothing else, I'll give it another whack, see if that comes off. Yeah, we got that clean off. Let's see. Oh, nice. We cut through some ribs there. Not bad. Let's try a thrust. Ooh. We got a thrust straight through, not bad. All right, it's coming out the back side. That actually went through rib as well, so that's pretty amazing. I was able to cut through the ribs. Let's go ahead and take that meat hanging there off. I always get confused with the curved blade, but I love it. That was kind of fun. Pretty nasty. We came right into the skull here, shattering some of the inside of PVC pipes, so that was pretty nice. It's coming with just a, since they're not supposed to be really good against skulls, it's coming with just a straight hit. I would say that went in. Not too shabby. We already damaged the top, so, and lost our piece with that cut on in. Say do something different. Let's come across with a not bad. We went through our jaw, which if you noticed They're very difficult to break. So that is a cut. And all the way into the nose and out the side. That would be a nasty wound. All right, all right. Oh! I figured I'd do a little thrust. Oh! Kind of skipped off the skull, but that still wouldn't be something you'd like. All right, just playing around. Let's go ahead and give it a better whack. Got another one straight through our jaw all the way in. This is another debilitating wound right here. It's from the ear through the jaw and out our mouth. They want to see what's going on here. A little shard from it here, but it cut through. And this goes all the way from the ear and across. So that was nasty. Sabers do wounds sometimes that aren't like let's say broadswords, stuff like that, where, you know, earlier century blades that were broader and stuff like that, they can tend to cut like that, but also at times they can cause wounds that are deep and debilitating and, yeah, very nasty. Like you wouldn't want to maybe survive through that and have it. You might live, you might not. I think that might have cut enough arteries and stuff you wouldn't survive. So, whew, at this point, what do you think? Just a decap?
Getting a bit hot.
That one we went all the way in and we hit our spine. This is definitely lighter than the other sword. The other sword was able to go through the spine easier. We'll give this another whack and give it more force. Oh! That was able to go through the spine. I don't think we get a clean decap. What happened is we went clean through the side and into the spine, shattering it and damaging it. And the head came flying off. So let's go ahead and pick that up. And we'll see what this wound looked like. Maybe I can reset it up here. The opponent. First one went in and hit the spine. Second one went through and shattered the spine. And it also hit the jaw too. So in defense of the sword, that time hit the jaw. It might have been more power in taking it clean off. Do you want? We'll go for a clean decap. And there we go. We got it. That's what we were after. We got a clean decap finally, and yes, there was more spine left. If everyone saw, it was sticking up. So it was possible if I hit just the right spot and not so much of the gel to get a perfectly clean decap. So the blade's more than possible capable of doing it. It looks like it stayed true. It's straight. Everything's fine with it. Other than I keep getting blood and stuff on my hands. And with this knuckle duster and a semi-basket hilt on this style of design, I'm not going to lose it. It's protecting my hand from losing it because I have this piece back here. So that's good, because if you were fighting, you got blood on your hands or lots of sweat or water or something, you wouldn't want to lose the saber. So saber is well made in that design, and I mean the actual 1860s design. It's performed very well, still peened well in the back. I would say it's excellent. I don't know if there's anything sand here. Oh yeah, that was a good one. That was clean completely through, and it could have happened any time. I just hit too high on the other ones and caught too much gel, and one of them actually caught the chin at the very bottom. So anything extra resistance can make a difference when you're going for the decap. So I would say yes, it's got Thrand seal of approval. It is lighter than the other one, but it does what it needs to do. And if you're interested in this blade, look up Medieval Shop Australia, and I'm sure they can hook you up with one of those too. So anyway, hope you enjoy a little episode of the 1860 Light Cavalry sword. We did do the heavy a while back. You can check that video out too. And as always, farewell.
If you want to help support the channel, go by streamelements.com and sport a Thrand YouTube shirt. Plus there's many more items. You can come visit me on Twitch, Thrand11. I do extreme gaming every night after 12 a.m. CST, US time. You can become a patron on Patreon and help support the channel and see content that can only be seen there.